All right, so you want to understand what's behind the Bills' huge win against the Patriots, right? And what it means for their playoff chances.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the official stats, we got the highlights, and we've even got some intriguing facts to break down for you.
Cool.
This game, it wasn't just a win, it felt like a statement.
It really did.
Hmm.
When you look at the whole AFC picture, right, the Bills, they're really emerging as the team to beat.
Yeah.
I mean, their dominance in key areas against the Patriots, it really solidifies that.
So let's break the statement game down. The Bills, they took it home at Highmark Stadium. Final score 24-21 against the Patriots.
Okay.
This win, it bumped the Bills up to a 12-3 record,
Wow.
while the Patriots dropped to 3-12. And here's the stat, this is going to make you raise an eyebrow. This win, this marks the Bills' 10th straight victory at home. So they're really turning their home turf into a no-go zone for opponents.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a 10-game home winning streak, that's a powerful message. It tells the other teams coming to Buffalo, it's going to be a tough fight, especially as we're heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, it definitely sets the stage. Now, you can't talk about this game without mentioning Josh Allen.
Right.
Incredible December performance. He's now 22-3 in December and January regular season games since 2020.
Wow.
It's almost like he flips a switch when the weather gets cold.
Yeah.
So what do you think makes him such a force in these crucial late season games?
It's fascinating. He's not just playing well, he's thriving when the pressure's on. And you see a quarterback who elevates his game, in those clutch moments. He makes those big plays when it matters most.
Yeah.
And his leadership, it just seems to ignite the whole team. This game against the Patriots was a textbook example of that.
Speaking of textbook examples, we got to talk about James Cook.
Oh, yeah.
Unstoppable. He racked up 100 rushing yards, 26 receiving yards, and get this, a touchdown both ways. 1 rushing and 1 receiving. It's not often you see a player with that kind of impact on both sides of the ball.
No, it's true. And Cook's versatility, it adds a whole new dimension to the Bills' offense.
Yeah.
It's not just about the yards he gains.
Right.
It's the strategic headache he creates for opposing defenses. They have to account for him in the run and the pass game, and that opens up opportunities for the entire offense.
He really kept the Patriots on their toes.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side of the ball, the Bills' defense had some game-changing moments. Taron Johnson, player with a knack for making the big play, recovered a fumble for a touchdown. Cam Lewis snagged a crucial interception. And we saw forced fumbles by both Smoot and Rousseau. So the Bills' defense seemed to have a nose for the ball all game.
Yeah, and that's a testament to their aggressive and opportunistic style of play. They're constantly creating turnovers, and those turnovers often translate into points. I mean, we saw it with Johnson's touchdown.
They were relentless. Now, this game was a real nail-biter, back and forth battle that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. So let's dive into some of those key moments that shaped this matchup.
Okay.
The Patriots, they actually drew first blood. Quarterback Drake Maye, he connected with rookie wide receiver Kayshon Boutte for a deep touchdown pass early in the game.
Yeah, that early lead by the Patriots. It was unexpected. It forced the Bills to play catch up, and it really showcased the Patriots' determination to compete despite their record this season.
Yeah, they weren't going down without a fight.
No.
But the Bills, they quickly answered back. James Cook, remember his name. You're going to be hearing it a lot.
Yeah.
He tied the game up with a thrilling 14-yard rushing touchdown. It was a display of pure speed and agility. However, the Patriots managed to pull ahead again with a 14-yard rushing touchdown by their running back, Ramondre Stevenson. It seemed like momentum was swinging back and forth.
The early back and forth scoring, it really highlights how both teams came ready to play. Neither team was willing to give an inch. And it set the stage for an intense and really unpredictable matchup.
And just before halftime, Cook strikes again. This time, he snagged a receiving touchdown, tying things up at 14 going into the half.
Yeah, and this touchdown, this solidified what we were seeing all game. Cook, he is a dual threat weapon.
Wow.
Who can hurt you in multiple ways. This kind of versatility, this makes him such a valuable asset for the Bills. It's hard to defend against a player who can score from anywhere on the field.
He was definitely a problem for the Patriots defense.
For sure.
Coming out at halftime, things really started heating up. Buffalo took the lead for the first time with a 50-yard field goal by Tyler Bass. It felt like the momentum was finally shifting in their favor, but the fourth quarter, it brought another twist. The Patriots managed to regain the lead late in the game when Maye threw a touchdown pass to tight end Hunter Henry, putting them up by 4 points.
Yeah, that late game lead by the Patriots.
Yeah.
It's a testament to their resilience. they didn't give up even when facing a tough opponent on the road. It really speaks to their character as a team,
Mm-hmm.
and it made the Bills' final drive even more dramatic.
It did. In the final minutes of the game, Josh Allen orchestrated a game-winning drive with the precision and confidence of a seasoned conductor. And who else but James Cook would score the final touchdown to seal the Bills' victory?
Yeah.
Talk about a clutch performance.
Cook's game-winning touchdown, it encapsulates why the Bills are such a dangerous team.
Yeah.
They have the ability to score quickly, efficiently, and they never seem to be out of a game.
They always keep you guessing.
That's right.
We've covered the basics. We've covered the standout performances. We've covered the play-by-play. But there's a few other interesting details from this game that I think are worth exploring.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Sometimes those details beyond the box score, they can reveal even more about the game's narrative and what it means for the teams moving forward.
So, first up, let's revisit James Cook's incredible performance, specifically those dual touchdowns.
Right.
We touched on it, but, I think it deserves a deeper dive. So, what do you think this game says about Cook's potential, especially with the playoffs right around the corner?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's becoming a crucial weapon for the Bills.
Yeah.
His ability to score in multiple ways makes him incredibly difficult for opposing defenses to handle. If he can maintain this level of play, I mean, he could be the X factor that pushes the Bills deep into the playoffs. And who knows, maybe even further.
That's an exciting thought for Bills fans. Now, while the Bills were celebrating, the Patriots were left grappling with a tough loss. Drake Maye's performance was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
He had some setbacks like those turnovers, but he also threw for over 200 yards and showed, flashes of brilliance. Seems like he's still finding his footing as a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, it's a learning curve for any young quarterback, especially in a high-pressure environment like the NFL. He had those rookie mistakes, but he also saw those glimpses of his potential. The big question is, can he learn from those mistakes and develop the consistency he needs to succeed at this level? That's the challenge for the Patriots moving forward.
It's definitely something to watch as the season progresses. Now, zooming out a bit, this game had major implications for the AFC playoff picture.
Oh, yeah.
The Bills solidified their position as a top contender, while the Patriots, well, they're facing an uphill battle to even make the playoffs.
Absolutely. This win puts the Bills in a prime position to snag a first-round bye, which would be a huge advantage, in their quest for the Super Bowl. As for the Patriots, this loss makes their playoff journey significantly harder. They're going to need a lot of help from other teams, and they're going to likely have to win out their remaining games.
So, in a way, this game was a microcosm of the AFC landscape right now. You got the Bills, a team firing on all cylinders, looking like a serious Super Bowl contender. And then you have teams like the Patriots, who are still trying to find their identity and their place in the playoff race.
Yeah, the AFC is incredibly competitive this season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every game matters, and every win or loss can shift the balance of power.
Yeah.
The Bills are demonstrating their strength and consistency, while the Patriots are still, navigating a season of transition.
No, I want to circle back to a point we discussed earlier. The Bills' incredible home field advantage.
Right.
They haven't lost a single game at Highmark Stadium this season.
It's impressive.
So what is it about their home turf that makes them so tough to beat?
Well, it's a combination of factors.
Okay.
Firstly, the Bills have an incredibly passionate fan base. I mean, they create an electrifying atmosphere at home games.
Yeah.
That level of noise and energy, it can be incredibly disruptive for opposing offenses.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a 12th player on the field.
Right.
Secondly, the Bills themselves seem to feed off that energy.
Yeah.
They play with a different level of confidence and comfort in front of their home crowd. It's a powerful combination that makes Highmark Stadium a fortress for the Bills.
It's like they tap into some kind of home field magic.
Yeah.
So looking ahead, what does this win mean for the Bills and the Patriots as they head into the final stretch of the season?
Well, for the Bills, it's about maintaining this momentum.
Yeah.
They need to keep winning games. They need to stay healthy, and they need to, continue refining their game. If they can do that, they have a legitimate shot at reaching the Super Bowl. They've got the talent, they've got the coaching, they've got the momentum. It's all within their grasp.
And for the Patriots, what's next for them?
Well, the Patriots are at a crossroads. They have a young quarterback with potential, but they need to find ways to build a more consistent and competitive team around him. This this remaining stretch of the season is crucial for their development. It's an opportunity for them to evaluate their roster, assess their strengths and weaknesses, and make decisions that will shape their future.
It's a chance to build for the future. All right, we've covered a lot of ground here, but before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
If James Cook continues to play at this level, do you think he could be the game changer, the X factor that pushes the Bills over the top and helps them win their first Super Bowl?
It's certainly a compelling question. Cook's emergence as a dual threat weapon has given the Bills offense an added layer of dynamism and unpredictability. If he can stay healthy and maintain this level of performance, he could very well be the missing piece that elevates the Bills from contenders to champions. But as with anything in the NFL, there are no guarantees.
Right.
It's a long season, and anything can happen.
It's true. The NFL always keeps us guessing.
That's right.
But that's what makes it so exciting to watch. We've analyzed this Bills-Patriots matchup from every angle, the key performances, the impact on the playoff race, and the potential implications for both teams moving forward. Now, we want to hear from you. What were your biggest takeaways from this game? What are your predictions for the rest of the season? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.
We always appreciate hearing your insights and perspectives.
And until next time, keep diving deep.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive. Speaking of deep dives, we have some fascinating topics lined up for our future episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be exploring everything from the science behind perfect holiday cookies to the untold stories behind your favorite winter traditions.
Sounds fun. We've got some really intriguing deep dives planned that I think you'll find both informative and entertaining. So if you're, as curious about the world as we are, make sure to subscribe to the show and join us for our next exploration.
Yeah, we're excited to share more fascinating discoveries with you.
Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop learning.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.